Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Coffeebites with Vijay with a new video, new concept. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, press the bell icon so that you can get the immediate notifications of my video. So today I'm here to explain about the string handling in Java. Guys, I had explained about the primitive data types. If you have not yet watched that video, please go and watch that. So from this video, I will start explaining about the strings. The strings will be in three parts: part one, part two, and part three. So this video is going to be just the basics of the strings. So, guys, what is the string? What is the basic definition of string? Guys, the basic definition of string is a sequence of characters or anything enclosed between the double quotes is nothing but strings. So, string is one of the non-primitive data types. What are those primitive data types and non-primitive data types? Guys, previous video I had explained all about that chart and other concepts related to primitive and non-primitive data types. So, what is this primitive and non-primitive, guys? Primitive is nothing but they are the predefined data types. Predefined data types is nothing but the size is fixed, and non-primitive data type is nothing but user can create their own data type. They are nothing but you can even call it as a derived data types from the primitive data types. So what are all the non-primitive data types? I had explained that in the previous video. So string is one of the non-primitive data types where you can set your own size, you can set your own based on the requirements, you can set your own number of values inside the string. So now so these are all the four topics that I'm explaining now. So in the next video, I will explain some more concepts related to string. So this is going to be pure basics about string. So if you are a fresher or if you have already know about the strings, you can just watch this so that you can enhance your knowledge. So now I will start explaining about this topic. Guys, this is part one where I am going to explain about the basics. Okay, so let's start. Guys, you can create strings in two different ways. One is implicit instantiation and the second one is explicit instantiation. So first I'll write that. This is implicit instantiation and explicit instantiation. Okay, so how to declare a string? How can I declare a string? So let's go to the Eclipse and let's start coding. Okay, guys. Okay, then. First, I will show you the implicit declaration. So, guys, what is a string? String is nothing but this is a class name, guys. The class name always starts with a capital letter. So, S is always capital. So, string A equal to Vijay. Okay. Guys, whenever I am directly assigning the string literal to a variable something xyz or a variable a, then that is nothing but implicit declaration or implicit instantiation. So what's happening in implicit instantiation, how the stack and heap memory is assigning to these variables, I will explain that in few minutes. So what I'll do is, because this is a variable with string a, I'll create one more variable, that is string b, and here I'll write the same value, that is Vijay. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll print this, I'll check the equality of this two, a equal to b. So guys, what do you think the output would be? Whether it would be false or whether it would be true. So let's check that by running the code. Guys, you can see on the screen, the output is true. So I'll do one more operator, that is sys out, and that is nothing but dot equals. Dot equals is one of the predefined function in Java where it will check the values. So a dot equals b. So let's run this. Guys, you can see the output both are true. So let's go to the board and let's analyze what's happening behind this. So guys, now I am in implicit declaration. Guys, yeah, you know this basic. There are two different memories: stack memory and heap memory. So this is stack memory, and this is the heap memory. What I'll do is I'll go a bit here. Okay, I think now it's visible. So what I'll do is, guys, I had created two different variables. One was A and another one was B. So always these variables will be stored in the stack memory. And inside heap memory, guys, in implicit instantiation, there is a string pool inside the heap memory. There is a string pool inside the heap memory. So this is a string pool, guys. And in this string pool, the string literals would be stored. So what was the string literal that I had given? I had given my name, Vijay. Okay. So in this implicit instantiation, what would happen is, now I had created first A and this was pointing to Vijay. And now second I had created B. Second I had created B, which was pointing again to Vijay. Guys, one thing you have to note down here is, in implicit instantiation, there is a string pool inside the heap memory. The feature of string pool is that it will not allow duplicates to store inside the heap memory. It will not allow duplicates to store inside the string pool. This is one of the feature in implicit instantiation. So what would happen is, since B is also having the same value, since B is also having the same string literal, instead of creating a new Vijay, it will point to the same Vijay which is already present in the string pool and which was already pointed by A. So B will be pointed to Vijay itself. So A and B will have the same memory locations. A and B will be pointing to the same memory locations where Vijay is stored. And guys, one more important thing, one more important concept that you have to know is, the double equal to will always compare the memory location. It will always compare the memory location, and dot equals will always compare the values inside the string literals. So these are the two different concepts that you should know. Double equal to will always compare the memory locations, and dot equals will always compare the values inside the string literal. So in both the cases, in implicit instantiation, in both the cases, it was giving me true. That is because since A and B are pointing to the same Vijay, so that the output was true, and here dot equals, the value was also same. So in both the cases I got true in implicit instantiation. Now let's go to explicit instantiation. Guys, in explicit instantiation, what is happening here is, first I would show this in program. What I'll do is, I will comment this out. I'll comment this complete thing, and what I'll do is, I'll create a new string. I'll create A equal to new string. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm creating the object. What is this object? What is this class? Don't worry about this, guys. I will explain this in a separate playlist, which will be coming in few more days. That is related to objects and object-oriented programming. I'll explain over there what is this class, what is this new keyword. Just for the basics, new is used to create a new object, and inside this constructor, I will pass the string literal. So this was the first string, and I'll create one more string. Yes, this is explicit instantiation. In this way, explicit instantiation is nothing but creating the reference and creating the object. And here I will type the same name. So now what I'll do is, I will try to compare this. This is out equal to, okay, A equal to B. So guys, what would you think the output would be? The previous output in both the cases was true. So now let's run this. Guys, you can see the output is false. So what is happening? Let's go to our board and let's analyze. Guys, in explicit instantiation, what is happening is, you know, there are two different memories, stack memory and heap memory. Guys, in stack memory, there are two different variables that I had created, A and B. And this is one more heap memory. And here I had created Vijay is a string literal. So guys, now A was pointing to Vijay, and now I had created one more variable B, and here B will be pointing to the different Vijay, to the different string literal. So the memory address of this Vijay would be different, and the memory address of this Vijay would be different. So whenever you will compare with the double equal to operator, whenever you will compare to this double equal to operator, the memory address of these two different Vijays would be different. So it will give the output as false. Here there is no concept of string pool. The string pool concept was only in implicit instantiation. In implicit instantiation, you have a separate memory inside the heap, that is string pool. The feature of the important feature of string pool is it will not take the duplicates. It will only take the unique string literals. So here A and B are pointing to different Vijays. So I had explained previously that in order to compare the values, you can use dot equals. So this will compare the values instead of memory. So I'll go to Eclipse, and now what I'll do is, now instead of giving A equal to B, I will give A dot equals B. So now let's check what's the output. You can see on the screen, guys, the output is true, because dot equals will always compare the values instead of comparing the memory locations. So this was some basics related to string. Now let's go to the main concept. Guys, if you want this notes, I will put this in description. If you want, you can go there and you can download this. So the second that I'm going to explain is conversions, guys. The second thing that I will explain now is conversions. What is this conversions? Conversions is nothing but I'll convert. There are 3 to 4 conversions. First conversion is I'll convert integer to string. How to convert integer to string? And the second conversion is how to convert char to a string. And the third conversion is how to convert array to a string. Arrays to a string. And inside this only we'll have how to convert character arrays. Character arrays to string. How to convert character arrays to string. So first I will explain how to convert integer to string. So guys, how to convert integer to string. Guys, you can use two different methods in order to convert integer to string. You can use dot value of, string dot value of, string dot value of. You can use this operator, or you can even use this function, or else you can even use the wrapper class, that is integer. Integer dot, you can use toString method in order to convert string to an integer to a string. So let's go and let's check how to convert an integer to a string. What I'll do is I'll just erase this off completely. Now I will create an integer. I'll create an integer a equal to 45. And here I'll try to convert this integer to a string. So how to convert? You can create an object, string b equal to string dot value of a. Now, I'll print p. So the output is 45. Guys, this 45 is not an integer anymore. It is a string. So in this way, you can convert an integer into a string. Or else even you can use one more method, that is the wrapper class method, integer. This is a wrapper class, guys. Dot toString method. You can even use toString of a, and at last you can give them, and here you can print b. So now let's check what's the output. The same thing, 45 is not a integer, you have converted that into a string. So in this way you can convert integer into a string. Guys, there is one more important concept in converting integer to a string, guys, that is Unicode concept. Is what is this Unicode or ASCII values? In C and C++, we use this as in C and C++, we use ASCII value concept, but in Java, we use Unicode concept. What is this Unicode concept? Guys, each character that is starting from A to Z, capital A to Z and small a to Z, you will have different ASCII values. Like small a is having the ASCII value of 97, small b is having the ASCII value of 98, and small c is having the ASCII value of 99, and so on. And coming to the capital letters, capital letter is having the ASCII value 65, capital B 66, and capital C 67, and so on till small z and capital Z. So these are the Unicode values or ASCII values. Now, guys, I would like to explain this with a example so that you can understand. The example is, what I'll do is, imagine there is a character array. There is a character array with A, and here you have given 65, 66, 67. What if you have to convert this to a string? You have to convert this 65 to its corresponding ASCII value, say 67 to a corresponding ASCII values, and it should be a string. How can you do this? Let's go and let's code and let's check how to convert that. What I'll do is I'll erase this, or I can comment this. I'll comment this out. Now what I'll do is I'll go and I'll create a character array. Character array. Well, what does this array? I have not yet explained this concept of arrays in my videos, but in further upcoming videos I'll explain that. If you are watching this videos after I have done after I have completed my playlist, you can go to the video of arrays and you can just watch the concept of arrays. Here I will give the integer 65, 66, 67, and 68. Now the task is to convert these numbers into their corresponding alphabetical alphabetical values. Like 65 should give you A, 66 should give you B. Like that you have to convert. So in order to convert that, it's very simple and easy, guys. Just write string B. String is a class name. B is a reference variable, equal to new. Yes, this is nothing but a constructor. I have not yet explained the concept of constructor. When I explain you about the object-oriented concept, I'll explain that. So you can just pass A inside this constructor and nothing, just you can print this. That's it. So now let's go and let's check the output. You can see on the screen, guys, capital A, B, C, D has been printed. So what is happening here is the corresponding integers. The integers are converted to its corresponding alphabet values. So now what I'll do is, instead of this, instead of printing capital A, B, C, D, what I need is, I'll take this numbers out, and in the same way I'll print the small values 97, 98, 99, and let's check this. So in this way we can convert this to their corresponding values. Now there is one more concept, guys. I'll comment this out. There is one more important thing. Okay, I've deleted. Fine. Now, what I'll do is I will give a character array. It'll you will be given a character array with some characters inside that. That is B and some characters. I'll take my name itself. V I J A and Y. Guys, imagine this. This character is given to you, and your task is to convert these characters into a string. So, how to convert this character array into string? Again, it's simple, guys. You can just create. You can just do the same thing which we had done before. That is, you can just create a string b equal to new string, and here you can pass a. And the same thing you can print this. You can print the value of b. So let's check what's the output. You can see, guys, Vijay is printed on the screen. Now one more task is I want only J, A, Y. I don't need V and I. So in order to do that, you can in beside A, what you can do is you can specify the index from where you want that character. J is present at index number 2. So index number 2 and the length of JAY is 3. So I'll give it as 3. So now I will print this. Okay, so you can see JAY is printed on the screen. In this way, you can even cut the strings to a required. So this is you can get the required output from this. So guys, this was about few basics. Now let's go to the other conversions. So I had explained you about the conversions from integer to string. Now what if I have told you to convert the second one, character to string? Now you have given to convert a character to a string. What you can do is simple, guys. If something is given like char a equal to b, now you want to convert this to its corresponding string. Now I want to convert this v to capital V like this. So I want to do this. You can do the same thing, guys. What you can do, you can just take value of a, string dot value of a, or else you can even do it as the wrapper class, guys. character. This is the wrapper class for character. character character dot toString method you can use. In toString, I'll pass a. In this way, you can convert a character to a string, or else you can even do like this, guys. You can even take the variable a, string a, like string a equal to what is the variable that I have mentioned, a. So a plus the double quotes. If you do like this also, it will be converted from character to a string. In these three ways, you can convert a character to a string. Let's code it and let's check how is that working. I'll take a character a as capital V. So this is a character. Now I want to convert this character to a corresponding string. How can I do that? Same thing, guys. You can just take string p equal to string dot value of a. So this will be printed as V itself, but this will be in the format of capital V. Sorry, I have not mentioned the print line statement. So this is B. So now I am printing B. You can see V is printed. So what I'll do is I'll take one more method, guys. One more method is using wrapper classes. character character. This is a wrapper class dot toString method. You can use toString method and you can pass a inside that and you can print the value of b. As you can see, we have converted this character into the corresponding string value. Or else one more method is you can even do like this, a plus, this will also print the string. This will also print the string. In this way, you can convert a character to its corresponding string value. So now what I'll do is I'll go to the next conversion. Next conversion was arrays to string. How to convert an array into the corresponding string value? So let's go and let's code that and let's check how to convert an arrays to string. What I'll do is I'll comment this out and I will take an array, integer array equal to, I'll give some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I want to print this array without using a for loop. How can you print an array? It's simple, guys. By using the same toString method, without taking the for loop, you can print the array. Control space, enter, and just you can give arrays dot toString method that will again convert an array to its corresponding string values, which you can see on your screen. As you can see, the array has been printed on your screen. In this way, you can convert a given integer into its corresponding integer to corresponding string, character to string, and arrays to string. So this was all about the conversions. Now one more important thing, guys. Uh, Whenever you want to find the length of any string literal, whenever if I want to find out the length of Vijay inside a string, what I'll do is I will take, if this is a, I will just take a dot length. In this way, you can find out the length of a string. You can find the length of the string using length. Guys, remember in arrays, we just use a dot length in order to find the length of an array. But here we will use a dot length open bracket and close bracket. This is nothing but the function. You can use this method or you can use only this method in strings. But in arrays, remember, we don't use these brackets. Instead, we just use a dot length. So this was an important difference. Okay, guys, I think we have covered the basics. That is implicit declaration, explicit declaration, and explicit declaration, and using with the length, how to find the length, value of, and even I have explained you about the how to convert the different values. And that's all for today, guys. Thank you. In part 2, I will explain you about the string builder, string buffer concept. And one more important concept, guys, I forgot to explain. Guys, strings are immutable, guys. Strings are immutable. What is this immutable, guys? I will explain now in the Eclipse. What I'll do is I'll erase this off completely. Yes, for example, if I take a string a equal to, what I'll do is I'll create my name. Now what I'll do is I'll try to concatenate. In order to concatenate something, concatenate is nothing but joining the other string with the existing string. So what I'll do is I'll take one more string. In this string B, sorry, what I'll do is I'll just concat a dot concat. In concat, I'll just concat Prasad in this. Now I will print the value of a. Let's check what's the output. Guys, you can see the Prasad has not been concatenated with Vijay. This is because strings are immutable. So in order to make the strings mutable, there are two different, guys, this is string class. You can use the two different classes. One is the string builder and the second one is string buffer. You can use these two different classes in order to make the string mutable. So these two, I will explain this in the second part of the video. This related to the string handling, I will do this video in 3 parts. So that video will be coming in the next few more days. So in the next part, I will explain about the string builder and string buffer. These two are mutable. That means you can change the values of the string, but the string class is immutable. Just the string class is immutable. The important thing, guys, that is S should be capital. All the class name starts with a capital letter. So this was the string builder class, and this is a string buffer class. What is the difference between this string builder and string buffer? I will explain that in the second part, which I will do later. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe.